Wow, this thing is big. Damn, it's beautiful. Yeah, boy, here we are. The largest mosque in Cambodia. We're gonna check it out.
Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this.
What is up, everyone? It's Ryan, living in Cambodia, making videos so you can see what it's like to live in the Kingdom of Wonder. And right now I am sitting in front of the largest mosque in all of Cambodia, Al-Serkal Mosque. Pretty, oh, here comes the call to prayer. Perfect timing. You don't really hear that call to prayer too often in Cambodia, partially because there's not that many Muslims, but also because they don't really blast it like they do in other countries. I mean, you go to Indonesia, you go to Malaysia, you hear it a lot more. This is the parking lot of the facility. There's a lot of vans out here. I think not related to the mosque. I think these are just like a place to park delivery vans, maybe. I'm not really sure. You can see the people loading up things to ship. They're shipping stuff around the country in these little minivans. It's funny that they do it here in this parking lot, but they don't need this much space, I suppose. Yeah, all this area here is property of the mosque. I mean, probably property of the country, the government, but with the help of the government, they actually built the mosque here. This one here was completed in 2015, so it's pretty new. It's probably the most important, I would say. Now, this isn't actually the first Al-Serkal Mosque. One was built here in the 60s, and it was a little bit smaller. It lasted for about 40 years, and then it started falling apart, I guess, so they decided they're going to build this one in its place. Al-Serkal, he's a guy from UAE, a businessman. He made a ton of money off of real estate. He promotes art in the UAE. I think he has some like art center, like the biggest art center in the country. But he's the one who funded this whole thing. The cost was $2.9 million. So of course the mosque is named after him. Al-Serkal. Al-Serkal. Al is his first name? No, I'm just kidding. There's not that many people coming in here to pray right now, but apparently the hot time is Fridays. I'm not gonna disrupt it right now, but maybe after the whole prayer thing's done, maybe we'll pop in there to have a look around. I'd love to see inside. The first mosque I ever went to was actually the Blue Mosque in Istanbul, Turkey. It's one of the biggest mosques in the world, I think. And it's gorgeous. Same style as this, they call it the Ottoman style, but they're really something. I mean, compared to all the chapels and the churches I had seen in Europe, it was cool just to pop into a mosque for the first time, and just the style, everything about it is quite a bit different than the churches. Oh, looks like they're coming out already. Some of them are. You got the area over here. Wash your feet. Got the domes, the moons, it's all here, baby. Oh, there's a naked child. There's a naked child running around in front of it. I'm not going to show you guys for obvious reasons, but it's just a weird image. Muslim culture is very traditional, and I don't know what the word is I'm trying to come up with, but they're not known to be streakers. So when this mosque was completed, it was inaugurated by Hun Sen, the prime minister at the time. I think that shows you that Cambodia is pretty accepting of the religion of Islam and Muslims being in the country. There's really a ton of history I can get into, and I'm actually I think I'm gonna save that for another video. So this is a bit of a two-parter because I want to talk about the Cham people, and the Cham people the majority of them are Muslim. They make up a large portion of Muslims in this country. I would say probably a lot of people here are Cham. Get ready, there's going to be a part 2, and it's going to be about that. We'll go and try to find their neighborhoods in Phnom Penh. But for now, let's have a look inside. Look at these little things. Nothing about no cameras, that's good. Beautiful tiles. Colors. What a beautiful, peaceful spot in the city. I'll tell you this, the carpet game is off the chain. So, truth be told, I am not religious at all. I've done far too much traveling around the world to recognize one religion when I've seen so many different cultures, so many different types of people with so many different beliefs. But I do appreciate some aspects of religion. The culture it brings, the architecture, and especially the food, which is my next stop. I saw a little bit of street food outside the gates here, so we'll go have a look at that, but there's also a halal restaurant just up the street, so I think it's time to grab some lunch. Alright, I got me some rice. I got some curried chicken here. That looks pretty good. Bit of bok choy, vegetables on the side.
Prefer when I'm by myself. I don't wanna hang around y'all. For good health. One day I'm really gon' ball. Fuck around and buy the whole mall. Breaking that cake. Flexing 700 in the bank. Not a superhero, I don't save. Look at my face. Look at my grades. Don't match up, no look.